Welcome back to the Earliest Reviews. Today's review is focused on 2021's Blumhouse movie, The Manor. And the official synopsis of The Manor is, after suffering a mild stroke, Judith Albright frequently moves into a historic nursing home where she becomes convinced that a supernatural force is killing the residents. And before I give up my review, please like and subscribe and comment and tell me what I should review next. And when it comes with The Manor, I felt like this was not a bad movie at all. I enjoyed many of the characters a part of this movie. I felt like Barbara Hershey as Judith was a good protagonist of the movie, as Judith is someone who suffers a crazy mild stroke in the very beginning of the movie, and she decides to make a very crazy decision of going to live in a nursing home because she feels as if she'll get the proper care and everything. Like, not a lot of people believed her when it came to like what she thought she was seeing and what she thought that she was hearing when she saw the creatures and everything. And she just goes through the most in this movie to try to prove her point of what she's actually seeing is true, and tries to convince many other people, many of the other residents as well. When it came to some of the other characters of the movie, I felt like many of the other residents of the movie were pretty interesting, and as well as some of the nursing assistants. This movie definitely does have quite a few different horror elements, but I would say it was a little bit different than what we have previously seen. When it came to the horror elements, of course, there was some killings in this movie, but I felt like most of the horror elements this time around were sacrificial like elements, like sacrificing animals. I felt like the story was straightforward, like it knew exactly what it wanted to say and do and tell us. Like, I felt like this movie did not go extremely overboard or like jump the shark, but it just told us what it wanted us to tell and everything else. I would say the first things that I did not enjoy about this movie was like, I felt like this movie did not have like enough horror when it came to it. Like, I wanted to see more of that crazy creature that was seen in some parts of the movie, especially at the end as well. Like, I wanted to see that crazy tree creature and everything a little bit more. And I also wanted to find out, as in, like, how did this even happen? Another thing that I did not like about this movie that I really wanted to figure out, as in, what happened to the character of Liesel? As like I previously mentioned, she was one of the only few people that believed Judith's story, and she herself said that she was being watched and everything. And as we find out, she mysteriously disappears. Like, I wanted to know, like, did the people at the nursing home had her taken away? Was she killed? Like, but I would say that the ending of this movie, like that huge twist at the end, definitely saved this movie. And it was very interesting with what happens to some of the characters, some of the decisions that some of the characters make. As I was really surprised, I felt like it was just going to be like a huge, crazy, like kill battle. But I felt like the ending definitely saved this movie quite a bit. But I would say, despite what I thought, this movie was not that bad of a movie. It was okay in my opinion. But how I would rate The Manor out of 5 stars, I would rate The Manor maybe 2.5 stars out of 5. So I would say thank you for watching. And until next time, everybody, goodbye.